All right, fishy folks, we are live. Happy Thursday, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome, Big J, JW, V-Stag, Flynn, the young Canadian lad is in the house. What's up, everyone? Ooh, let's change that. It's hot as, hold your ears, Flynn, balls down here in the fish room. I turned the heater off like 20 minutes ago, but it's hot. It's like it was like 97 today outside. The pickled Placostomus is here. Floyd, welcome, my friend. How's everybody doing? So vacation, you have no idea how excited I was. I was counting the minutes at work. Look who's here. Thirsty Thursday, Tyler. What's up, bruh? How hot is it in Canada, Flynn? I bet you tell me in Celsius or something. No audio. That's interesting. Everybody else have no audio? Or is it just me? Or just JW? Tyler, you got audio? Big J, you got audio? Ronnie Cole says the audio is good here. JW, man, maybe you got a mute on or something? A little something like that going on? So I just finished. Wow. I just finished filming tomorrow's video. Hopefully you guys like it. Down the Wormhole says it looks good. Guppy Breeder 17. Hiya. She Aquatic Cinema. Howdy. All right, everybody's good. JW. Ronnie says turn your speakers up. Oh, 23 Celsius isn't bad. Come on. KP, how the heck are you? Jose, Angelo, another Canadian lad, but on the other side, Mark's Arc Aquariums, Dante, Steven. Steven, I leave for vacation tomorrow in like 13 hours, but who's counting? Guppy Breeder wants to know how many aquariums I have. In my fish room, I have 54, and then one outside. All right. Tano also says no sound. That's interesting. Hold on, let me go check something. Something. Yeah, everything looks good here. Maybe you guys should exit out and try again. T in the house. Doug, Valley Fish. Better late than never, Valley Fish. No worries. T's got sound. Anyway, so I leave it for vacation in my RV with Luke, my youngest, and Andrew, my middle son, and one of the dogs. Hello, Airborne. Tomorrow at 9. Very excited. My wife will join us probably on Saturday. My older son has to work, and we're only taking one dog. So, boom. So, let's talk about what do you do when you go on vacation. Well, you guys are typing that stuff out. I'll tell you what I do. You might know because, you know, I went to Japan a couple weeks ago, and I did a big water change before I left. Joel, my favorite New Zealander. Yeah, JW, everyone sub everyone. Sub me, sub everyone. Everyone sub everyone. That's a good idea. Hey, do me a favor, peeps. Why don't you smash the like button? We got 19 likes, but 38 people watching. And you could share, you know. Nisi does a good job sharing. I shared a couple places, but, you know, sharing your Reddit groups or whatever. You should turn your RV into a rolling fish room. Oh, Jose, that would be so bad. But I could. Anyway. Yeah, I'm going away for essentially 6 days. My son's going to be home. I may have him come down here and feed once, but that's it. Like 4 or 5 day angel fry that I don't know if they're going to make it or not, but whatever. So when I went to Japan, I did a pretty big water change before I left, shut my water change system, and had him feed, I think, every other day. Flynn, do you know how much 54 auto feeders would be? Yeah, double check heaters. I don't use heaters, but double check filters and pumps and all that good stuff. That's true. And when I got back, I only had a problem in one tank, and I think I know what the problem was. It's overstocked. It's an overstocked 10 with about 100 guppies in it, but 20% water change daily sort of takes care of that. Well, even though I didn't feed them, and I turned the temperature down in the room, so what's $14? Tyler, what's $14, bro? No problem. This CU, we're working. We know. You're going to have to leave and make dinner probably, too. Haha, you always do that. Oh, I had pizza for dinner. I love me some pizza. Anyway, so in the green Cobra tank, I had some issues. What's up, Dwayne? Lost probably about 15 little guppies, but hey, we're all set now. When I came back, I did like 50% water changes in all the tanks, and in that tank, I did 100%. So, oh, auto feeders, $14 each. Are they the Eheim ones? I heard those are the best. So, T, auto feeder for the community tank. The axolotls get fed, and the shrimp tank gets a wafer once every few days when my mom comes to my house to do the litter boxes. Nice. I work 2 weeks away from home, so water changes only once every 2 weeks. What do you do, T? All right. Where are we at? No China. That guy pissed me off. China filter. He was offended. Ugh. He was offended because I called them China filters. Really? Thanks, Tyler, but I appreciate it. I'm probably not going to buy them because I don't really need them. But maybe. We'll see. Hot as balls down here, folks. So what do you guys do when you go away? Fahaka Puffer for your subscribers, JW. So it's not for you. It's for your subscribers. Oh, excuse me. Happy Fish Guy. Really enjoy your Japan fish store tour. Totally awesome. Hey, no problem, Happy Fish Guy. That was a pretty cool store, actually. It's probably the nicest one I've been to. An industrial paramedic. Ooh. Oh, mine expansion. I thought you said explosion. Mine expansion. Gotcha. 4 hours which way? North? That would be my guess. North. Rurutu in the house. What's up, Kevin? Puffers are awesome, JW. Puffers are awesome. My, thank you, Sergeant Tank. I appreciate the $5 super chat. If you guys haven't checked out Sergeant Tank, I just left his stream. He's a great guy, great person, part of the Fish fam. And he's got a great haircut, so go check it out. So Amon's Aquarium says, I get scared when I have to leave for too long. I don't have a foolproof plan. I buy the feeder things, or at least, they suck. Amon, how long do you go away for? I have a feeling most of your fish can go 1 week without food, no problem. If you want subscribers, you need to put out good content. That's true, Big Joe. That's very true. Yeah, if you're on Facebook. Thanks, Nisi. Go Tank, go. Go Tank, go. So, Tyler, when you go away with all your angels and angel fry, what do you do in the fish room? What about you, Dwayne? What do you do in your fish room when you go away? Joe, you know what? That's funny, though. I don't do that because that would just cause more ammonia in the tank. So Joe says, do you guys preload your fish with more food before you go away? I don't. Hello, Wicker Rocks. Excuse me. Why am I yawning? I'm not that tired. But, yeah, I don't because that would just create more poop. More poop creates more ammonia. See what I'm saying? So Tyler says, sorry, reading other things. Fish will be fine for a week with no food. Not new fry, though. Yeah, I don't know. I got to do something in there. I'm considering shutting off the auto water change system except for that one fry tank. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I'll do anything. Few guppies in the Oscar tank. Ooh, an auto feeder for... That's not bad. That's not a bad idea. Big J, getting a hurricane, huh? Hope you have a good plan in place for you and your family and your fishies. Ronnie, it's not your fault. Maybe it is. No, just kidding. Haha. Wigwan 15, what's your BPM pin? I don't know what the hell that means. Fry eat mystery snail poop? Really? That's interesting. Bye, Angelo. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Greetings to Aquariums. In January, I used an automated feeder for 30 days while I was away. All worked out, although my plants needed a huge trim. I had someone top up with distilled water. Okay, that's not a bad idea. How many tanks? Just one? So Valley Fish, pre-measured cup for each tank every other day feeding. Don't leave more than a week and find a volunteer to dump food, okay? The pickled Placostomus. I use feed zucchini before I go away. It kind of acts as an auto feeder. Oh, yeah, that's true. Tyler, I'm leaving tomorrow, buddy, in like less than 13 hours. Snails have bacteria in their poop that fry eat. That's interesting. I still don't know what you're saying, the fish guy. It's probably not for me. That's interesting, fish guy. Their poop produces infastoria. All right. So Debbie says, I have lost a cat and 2 dogs while on vacation. No fault of the pet sitter. But I'm too. Oh, wow. That sucks. Sorry, Debbie. Yeah, Jose, if you lose power in Queens, it's bad. Yeah, Tyler, I'm sorry. Blah, blah, blah. Send me powder with the other stuff so I have it. And then we'll figure something out. So you'll see in tomorrow's video, I bought a 4th chocolate Molly. I know for sure it's a male because I saw its hoo-ha, if you know what I'm saying. Clear as day. So, and there was a fry in here this morning, but I don't see it anymore. He must have been somebody's delicious treat. Okay. I get it. All right. Jose, how many tanks do you have in Queens? And do you go to the Brooklyn Aquarium Society? I gotta try to get up there from one of their meetings. They seem like a good bunch of guys. EJ, how are the, what do you got, mollies outside? I forgot, Eric. What did you say? You're putting mollies outside, right? Or swords? Mollies? I forgot. I don't know. So many tanks to keep track of. Yeah, Dwayne. Smash the like button. Share. Lumpy Dog in the house. What's up, Lumpy? What do you do when you go on vacation with your tanks? Mollies and guppies. How are they doing, Eric? How are they doing? It's all about bacteria. I like that. Keep calm and add bacteria. No, that's not right. That's not right. A 55 planted and a 10-gallon quarantine. Nice. What do you got in the 55, Jose? Eric, any fry? Both my tubs have fry. I don't know if the 55 with the mollies in it has fry because it's all murky, but I would suspect there's fry in there somewhere. At least that's my hope. But there's 2 different drops in the yellow Cobra tank I saw today. Yeah. I think I'm going to put my goldfish upstairs in the show tank before I leave with the angels because they get along so well. Because there's a ton of duckweed. All right. The pickled Damn it. The pickle pleco. My clown loaches are so dumb I removed the decoration that they always hide it, and now rather than using all the other big caves, the 2.5-inch clown loaches are squeezed. 2 5-inch clown loaches are squeezed into 7-inch too. That's pretty funny. Breeding panda guppies. So the fish guy, all my guppies are bred the same way. Lots of cover, guppy grass, Java moss, good clean water, lots of water changes, and good food, lots of food. My pandas, I mean, I have fry probably every week, a different female's dropping fry. So that's how I do it. How long is it safe not to feed a guppy fry? When you say not feed, do you mean like not add food? Because they're eating all kinds of stuff in the tank. Hey, Kayla, you lurk. You do your water changes. What do you do, Kayla, before you do your water changes? What's your procedure when you go on vacation with your tanks? Back to Debbie. Oh, Crucellus? Hope I got that right. Thank you for joining the stream. Dwayne, I was a soccer dad. I mean, I am a soccer dad. I used to coach, as you can see, but I stopped coaching because parents are assholes. Excuse my French. But my oldest son, who's 18 now, is coaching Luke, my 5-year-old, for the last 2 seasons. Lurkers unite. All right, where were we? What were we talking about? Pandas? Help me out, I forgot. Oh, Debbie was talking about how long, yeah. So if there's algae in the tank, those guppy fry will eat the algae. If you have live plants, they'll eat all the little critters off the live plants. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I don't know if you want to cycle with black neons. They're not all the most hardy fish there, Jose. And they're hardier than regular neons, but not much. I wouldn't cycle with those. Excuse my French, yeah. Rummy nose and German blue. That'll be nice. What's up, fish fam? The nerdy fish in the house. Yeah, that's a good procedure, nerdy fish. Biggest thing he does is not change or add anything new or different before he leaves. What's a good tank size for mollies in liters? Oh, FT, if you mean in foot if possible? Like a 2-foot tank would be fine for mollies. Are you breeding them or what? That's what I do. 2-foot tank, I guess. Ricard rocks. I have an 8-gallon, really? With about 30 guppy fries soon, 1 month. How often should I do water changes? I have a decent amount of plants. Well, to answer your question, you should start by knowing when your nitrates, how long it takes your nitrates to get up to whatever level you find too much. Well, let's just say it was 40 parts per million. So if that takes 1 week, 50% water, it's going to get to 40 parts per million faster than a week because it doesn't start at 0. It starts at 20 parts per million. So probably once a week would be fine, but there are so many different things you have to take into account. I would start by figuring out how fast your nitrates grow, though. Hope that answers your question. What kind of angels did you add, Tyler? And don't give me any of those fancy, initials. I don't know what they mean. All right, so Kayla says, Michael, I have to go. I have to do the bucket method. I trim plants and such and unplug my internal filter so I can service it. I miss my ghetto water hose python. Well, go get another one. I don't know. So Big Joe says, me careful setting up auto feeder. Make sure you don't overfeed them. Oh, yeah, you could do that. Overfeeding them probably won't kill them as fast as the ammonia spike from overfeeding. So the pickled placat, I screwed it up again, pickled. What makes a male guppy infertile? One of my female guppies isn't getting pregnant after 5 weeks. Gravid spot, not changing color. Are they the only things in the tank? And are you sure she's not dropping a fry and they're eating them? I know you said the gravid spot isn't changing color, but maybe you won't notice it. So Jose says, I first planted a tank last September. So scared to make the plunge and get fish to cycle. Then I get overrun with algae, ran into money problems. Yeah, that happens. Like I said, I don't know if I would cycle with neons. If you have to cycle with a fish, my go-to fish are, wow, Danios. Use Danios. They're hardy. They're cheap. That's what I would use if you had to. All right. Rickard, I'm doing about once a week, but I'm thinking it's too little, so thanks for the info. You know, water changes are a funny thing. People always say you have to do X amount in X amount of time, but that doesn't hold true for every tank. There's so many things that go hand in hand with knowing when to do a water change. And the first thing is the water getting fouled? Are the nitrates rising? Can the beneficial bacteria keep up with everything in the tank? And that's kind of how I go about it. I mean, in my Fishroom, I know it's all automated, and that it's that way for a reason, to help promote growth and spawning. But you know, in my community tank, I haven't changed water in that thing in forever. My community tank, the show tank upstairs. And actually, it's a 30 gallon, it's down about this much. I haven't changed water since before I left for Japan because I'm lazy. So I have to do that tomorrow. So Tyler got a crap ton of new fancy angelfish. If you're into angelfish, go check him out. He's got some really nice ones. Rebecca, I think you're right. I think you did say that, but a lot of times they do that for, they make them infertile on purpose. But I've never heard of that of a regular guppy. All right, let's get back to Kayla. I can't, Michael. I'm poor. Laugh out loud. On topic, if I leave the tanks for more than a week, I just water change and feed, no babies or anything. How do you feel about feeder blocks? I don't like feeder blocks. I don't use them. I did use them once or twice, but now that I know better, they're mostly crappy food and they don't really release over time. If you have a fish that's hungry, it's going to eat it, and then that's that. So I don't particularly care for them. T says, I have a 40-gallon with 3 full-grown axolotls in it, fully cycled, 2 large sponge filters, floating plants, and it just went up. No spot vac, no removing old food for 2 weeks. I get home and parameters are good. You rock, T. Hello, Aqua Apprentice. Dwayne Kitchell, I use my TDS meter, total dissolved solids, and check all tanks. When one tank is off, I test all my parameters and then change water. Besides my normally weekly 20% changes. Dwayne, why'd you pick 20% weekly, if I can ask? Hello, Anthony. How the hell are you? Jose says, I know Daniels are supposed to be super hardy, and I may do that, but I don't want them in my eventual permanent display. Yeah, I don't love them either, and they are a pain in the ass to catch. But if you have that 10-gallon, why don't you put them in a 10-gallon with a big sponge filter or whatever filter you're using? They will, and they'll seed that filter. Just a thought. Rick, Mr. Science Geek in the house. He's having dinner with his parents, as always, on Thursday. So why don't you gently caress the notification bell? Thank you. Go eat. Tell mom and dad I said hi. Yeah, Kayla Uncle told me. Yeah. Haha, I'm on. So Crucilis. Oh, hold on. There we go. Do you live in New Jersey? I live in Delaware, by the way. I look forward to buying some fish from you, but sadly, not too interested in live bears. Well, I do live in New Jersey, South Jersey. I'm about 30 minutes from the Delaware Memorial Bridge. I have plenty of mollies. I have black mollies. I have black lyre tail mollies, high fin, black high fin, Dalmatian, creamsicle lyre tail, creamsicle high fin lyre tail. I have mollies outside, but I forgot what gold dust mollies outside. Yeah, and we got the chocolate mollies. And I have angels. If you like angels, I have those for sale. Let me know. What? Tyler's going to have a new video? You need to produce more, buddy. Happy Fish Guy, Michael's Fish Room. Your thoughts on using Chem Prime? Dose that can take away the ammonium and screw up the bacteria and screw up the nitrogen. It takes away the bacteria's food. It doesn't take away the food. It just converts the ammonia into a non-harmful state for the fish, but it's still in the tank, which is why when you do a reading, like if you were to check parameters, it'll still show for ammonia. I've at least quadruple dosed Prime and haven't lost a cycle yet, so good luck. But I don't think Prime is your issue, but that's just from, you know, hey, Big Z, that's just from reading. All right, Anthony doesn't have a TDS meter, me neither. Amon says hi to Rick. Joel, I do similar to Dwayne, 20 to 30% weekly, 20 to 30%, because that seems like a large change, which to me seems to prevent nitrate buildup, etc. Maybe it's excessive on some and weekly, because that's my discipline. All right, that's fair enough, Joel. Mr. Science Geek says he ordered some clam straps, but they are brackish, so it's okay, I guess. What the hell's a clam strap? Rick, help me out, buddy. The Fish Guy says, how much do you sell red wag platies for, and how much do you regret paying $50 for the 5 red devil angels? I don't typically talk about prices of what I sell here. You can email me and I'll send you a stock list and a price list. Unless you're asking me what I sell into my local fish store, then I certainly don't tell that. But I can give you an idea if that's what you mean. And I regret paying $50 for them, but they are pretty stellar. And as soon as I get a batch of fry, it'll pay for them, so I'll be happy. Crucilis. Is that how you say your name, 14-year-old from Delaware? Get a job, bro. Do some work around the house. Hi, April. All right. April says, I'm with you, Joel, except for the guppy molly tank. What do you need help with? What's a clam strap? Rick, what's a clam strap? Anthony says, I only do water changes irregularly. I have so many plants, I have a hard time keeping nitrates in my tank. Hey, nothing wrong with that, buddy. Yeah, hit the like button. 57 people watching. All right, Dwayne says, answer before. Sorry, buddy. Because I do changes with buckets, so no 50. That makes sense. Lumpy Dog, my email is Michael's Fishroom, no apostrophe, at gmail.com. Yeah, email me up, buddy. Clam strip. Clams. Oh, for dinner. I gotcha. I'm with you now. See, clam strap doesn't make a sense. Mateo, 5001 is on vacation now, a week late and 1,000 short. Where are you on vacation, Mateo? I'm going camping in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, in Amish country. And I'm very excited. Thanks, Nisi. That is my email address. I try to answer all your questions. Yeah, Nisi's always on cue. She's on point. She's awesome. Master Aquatics, what's up, my friend? That is a pretty sweet angelfish in your little thingy there. I bought a pair of guppies and the female haven't dropped fry yet. Okay. When did you get them? How old are they? Help me out. April Shaw, I know you've been asked a million times probably. What about when do angelfish start breeding? I should know this. You should know this. So my rule of thumb is about 9 months. I'm sure they could do it earlier, maybe 6 months, and some later, maybe 12 months. But 9 months is about the time where they're ready to get busy. Bye, Rick. Bye, Nisi. I knew she was off to dinner. Heyman says, oh, it just disappeared. Hi, Mike. What method do you use to acclimate fish that have been shipped to you and arrive either in breather bags or regular bags? That's a great question. And I talk about that in tomorrow's video, but because you asked, I will answer. I use the plop and drop method. If they're in breather bags, obviously I just leave them out on the table and let them get to the room temperature down here. If they're in regular bags, I put them usually in my big water tub because that's the same temperature as the rest of the water in the room. Let them sit there for about half hour-ish until they're about the same temperature. And then I open them up, put them in a net, drain the water out, and put the fish that are in the net, I then put in a tank. Plop and drop. All right, what do we got? Did I miss any? Nisi is the best mod. You're right. All right. 2 male pairs. They play for the other team. Master Aquatics, do you get any super chats doing these live streams, Michael? I feel like I should get more subs before I do a live stream to get more people to watch. Yeah, Master, I get some super chats. Not a lot, but you know, it's fine. Why don't you email me, Master Aquatics? We could talk about your channel if you want. I'll help you out. I try to help out some of the newer, smaller channels. Not that I'm any expert. You know, I only have like 3,600 subscribers, but I try to help out when I can. Yeah, Nisi is the best, period. You're right, Aman. She certainly is. All right. It's been about a month since I got my guppies there. 4 months or 4.5 months. Yeah, I mean, they should be dropping fry, but are you sure they're not dropping fry? Are you sure that they're not dropping fry and somebody's eating them? Somebody sent me an email. So, email sent. Where'd that thing go? I will answer your email when the stream is over. I want to answer it now, but I can't, Jeff. 36, right? Thanks, fish guy. Frank, another Canadian lad. Had to recreate my channel. Why'd you have to do that, man? Frank, what happened? Valley Fish with the $2.06. Wow, nice, guys. I don't get any super chats. Hint, hint. I'm just kidding, guys. Thank you. That's very generous. Do you guys want to ask any questions? Yes, I need hair products. You know what I will need, though, is sunscreen, because this dome can get kind of red. Look, it'll be like this if I don't put sunscreen on it. Drop some more likes. It's free. Kayla with the cheapness. I love you, Kayla. Thank you. All right. I don't normally do this, but Aquaprentis is a good guy, so he needs 4 subs to get 100. Sub him up. Let's get him to 100. So Frank says, Lone Star Michael, YouTube glitch is sponsored, but I had to change her up. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. Hit up Frank, too. Frank Moreau. Is that your channel name, buddy? All right. Mike, when are you going to sell your other guppies? What other guppies are you talking about? Yeah, tell me what guppies you're talking about. Payment says, have you ever had to dose your sick guppies longer with medication, longer than what's recommended? I had a crazy outbreak of tail rot, internal parasites, but wow. Guppies? No. Never with guppies, except when I had the worms in the whole fish room. But I did just treat the rams, because one of them's looking pretty darn skinny. So I just treated with levamisole. I'll do a 30% water change tomorrow morning and then treat again before I go on vacation just because I have to. Normally I wouldn't do that, but you going to go, Dwayne, what? Hold on, I got to go back up. You going to come to Peru with Corey and Bob and me next year? No, I am not. That doesn't even sound fun. Kayla, yes, drop some money from Michael. He needs a new curling iron. I need a brush. It's hard to keep this thing. You know what I hate? The humidity when it gets all curly. I hate that. Mark, I am in lovely South Jersey. Master, I am breeding angelfish. I have blue zebras, kois I'm trying to breed, a couple pairs of marbles. I have 4 platinums I'm trying to get a pair out of. And then I have a silver and a blue I'm trying to get to breed. Because I know one's a male and one's a female. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Hi, Priscilla. Awesome stream. Anthony with the sub. Thanks, Aqua. So, yeah, happy fish guy. Payment, I bet your water parameters are off. I bet that's a lot of your fin rot problem, but that's just a guess. Master Aquatics or Michael's Fishroom. I'm down to help too. I've been working with my wife's channel over the last couple of years. I really enjoy Wild West of YouTube. Yeah. Well, thank you, Debbie, for my new hairbrush. Bye, fish guy. Boom, Aqua Print is at 100. Let's see if we can get him to 110. EJ, thanks, Eric. Fish products, hair products. What's my biggest fish tank? 55 is the biggest one I own. Actually, I have a 70, but it needs to be resealed. Michael Chivas fish tank you had. Yeah, 55 is the biggest one I have. Guppy Canal. Can look my channel and make videos about guppies and mollies. Will be soon 140 subscribers. Thanks. Okay. I tried to use the hair bands, but they didn't work. They weren't strong enough. Mike, when are you going to be selling your new guppy strains that you got recently? Which guppy strains? So I got half blacks recently. I got purple deltas recently. I got a bunch recently. So tell me which ones you want, and I'll tell you if I have them. The pink pastel steel nebula. Jesus Christ. The pink pastel steel nebulas should be ready to ship by the end of next month. My favorite strain of guppy in my fish room are the pink pastel steel nebulas, Payment. A beard brush. Yeah, this thing is out of control. And look at this gray. I hate it. Hey, Petro, what's up? Lumpy Dog just subbed you, Eric. All right, fish guy. See ya. Priscilla, I never tried. Did I ever try another hair color? No, it's always been black. Yeah, it's always been black. I did give myself a mohawk. Well, attempt to give myself a mohawk once, but it's a whole nother story. Crucillus wants to see the arowana. It's albino. Just keep watching my videos. It'll come one day. Aquaprentis says, I have a 125 coming that I won't set up for a while, but the planning is beginning. Plan to tank medium-sized fish or larger fish. I kind of want a larger fish tank with no plants, like a nice flower horn. I don't remember how much the pink pastel nebula guppies are. Email me and I'll send you a list. Aquarium Cop. Listen at work. Thank you. Yeah, Purple Deltas, EJ. They dropped. I had another batch drop earlier this week. Valley Fish. I ship. Usually I ship. So if you order a pair, inevitably I'll ship you a fry or a couple juvenile just because they get caught, and I want to make sure all my customers are happy. I've shipped 10 or 12 boxes and haven't lost one yet. So look, knocking on wood. But it's all on how you pack them and prep them. What's the best guppy to raise in an outdoor aquarium? Anything you want. All my guppies do well outside. I mean, I've only tried 3 or 4 different kinds, but they all do well. What's your plan for the guppies? Are you going to sell them? Anthony, those green cobras are quite nice. I just sold some to a gentleman whose name is Anthony Stark. And in his email, it's Tony Stark. And he said, yes, my name is actually Anthony Stark, before I could even ask him. Anyway, he got all my cobras yesterday. And they were stunning. If Corey is in the house, hide your guppies. Why? He likes looking at guppies. Yeah, Iron Man, Dwayne. I sold guppies to Iron Man. I'm glad somebody got the joke. Woof. Payment, do you keep a display tank that you just enjoy? Yeah, there's a 30-gallon upstairs in my kitchen. I'm not really enjoying it right now, but that's a whole nother story. Yes, Lumpy Dog, if you want tangerine platies, hit me up, because when I get back from vacation, I'm going to unload them. If you want a lot of them, I'll make you a deal, but that's a whole nother story. So what size aquarium you got for him? I'm building an 800-gallon plywood aquarium with my dad for a lustic arowana. He's in a 20 long. That Asian arowana I got, 20 long. Favorite flake food? This is actually my favorite flake food, no lie. It's the Fish Freaks Premium Tropical Flakes. Everybody devours this food. Everybody. Even the angels, except for that one picky one. It's my favorite food. And if you look at the ingredients, whole salmon meal, whole herring meal, shrimp meal. First 3 ingredients. Boom. Go to fishfreaksplus.com. Use promotion code MFR for 10% off your entire order. Now, Tyler has guppy flake food, and I can't tell you it's going to be awesome because I haven't tried it yet. But off the record, like, just pretend. How could it not be awesome? It's Fish Freaks Plus food. Just ordered some of that today, and I will be doing a whole series on one tank feeding only that and seeing how it goes. Eric, so check out Fish Freaks Plus fish food. He also has blackworm flake food, which is pretty interesting for me. I ordered some of that today, too. Dwayne, did you sell that first Iron Man comic? And if you did, what did you sell it for? I used to be really into comics when I was a kid. I had the first appearance of Wolverine, Hulk 181, and I sold it when I needed insurance money for my car. Kick myself every day for that. What's the worst aquarium mistake you made that you paid the other for? Well, when I first started, payment asked, I used to clean my filter with soap and water. Yep. I'm like, oh, it's dirty. Let's clean it. All right. Are you planning to get the red mosaic double ear guppy strain? If I can get them for a decent price, I'll get them, but I don't need them. Anthony Regan, how did you discover Fish Freaks food? That's a good question. How did I discover Fish Freaks food? I think I was on the website. Not the website. The Facebook page, and I started answering questions there, and probably food came up, and then Tyler and I hooked up via chat, and it's a long story after that. Corey from Aquarium Co-op in the house. Hello, sir. No, mother threw it away. Was too young to fight her. Dwayne, what I missed? Oh, you used to have the... Oh, my gosh. That sucks, Dwayne. Oof. You hate Marvel? You should probably leave now. DC is ridiculously bad. Their movies are so bad. Anyway. So, for Father's Day, my middle son is taking me to see Spider-Man when we get back from vacation. Can't wait. Dank. Sup. Pablo. What's up, buddy? Everyone saying hi to Corey. Corey, say hi, everyone. That's funny, Ronnie. Corey, did you hit the like button? Thanks, pal. Best fish to temporarily place in a tank to eat string hair algae. Why temporarily? How about Ottos? What about Florida flagfish? If you can get them, they'll eat it. Yeah, Kaylin, who can hate Marvel? I mean, seriously, Spider-Man? We just watched Civil War last night again, and I came in for the airport scene, which is probably the best, one of the best Marvel fight scenes in any movie. It was spectacular. All right. Marvel over DC unless you're under 10. Probably. That's right, Amon. Marvel all day. Batman. Who'd win in a fight, Batman or Iron Man, and why? Go. Pablo. Thanks, buddy. Best guppies in the world. Black Molly should eat string algae? Maybe. Probably not. I mean, they will if you starve them, but... Ant-Man was surprisingly good. Joel says nerds. So what? I'm also a Spider-Man. I mean a Spider-Man. A Star Wars geek. Get over it. Iron Man would beat Batman. I agree, but why? because of his sarcasm. That's funny, Caitlin. That's not a good reason, T. I can't show you my guppy strains now because I'm on my laptop. I don't want to carry it around the fish room. You think Batman? Who's richer, Batman or Iron Man? That's a good question. Batman because Batman. No, Anthony, no. That's not a good reason. Rick is back, but his Wi-Fi is spotty. Catwoman. Catwoman. All right, Nolan has a question about fish. Hi, Michael. Have a pair of angelfish. Spawn every 10 days. Eggs not fertilized. Even though male falls right behind female on slate, could my male be infertile? Fish around 2 years old. I mean, anything's possible. How do you know they're infertile? They all turn white in the tank? Are you taking them out? What's your process, Nolan? Barutu says Iron Man will win because Batman only fights at night. That seems fair and logical. All right, I'll go with that. Archie comics. Debbie was really into Archie. Isn't there a show on Netflix about Archie? One of those weird adult shows. Anyway. Aqua Apprentice Batman would win because he would prep better while Tony would party too much. That's certainly a possibility. Fish to superheroes. Ronnie, wherever people go, I will go. Iron Man, they both may be rich, and even though Batman knows better kung fu, Iron Man has multiple and much better suits. All right, Amon, I'm down with that. Vader takes out both. Of course he does. He's Vader. Stop it. Although those videos are pretty good. I just watched Spider-Man versus Darth Maul again. Kind of was hoping Spider-Man will win, but I knew better. All right. Let's see. My favorite Marvel hero is Daredevil. Really? Daredevil? Oof. Really, Frank? I just gained a whole lot more respect for you, my friend. Not that I didn't have respect, but seriously. T obsessed with Garfield. Ha ha. Sorry. Mike, have you ordered guppies from Guppy Train? I have not ordered guppies from Guppy Train. I've heard very mixed reviews about Guppy Train. I know a lot of people love him, and I've only spoken to him once. He was super nice, but I've heard a lot of negative things about him too. So eventually I will definitely order from him. I want to give him a shot and see firsthand exactly what's up, but I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. Garfield is cool. Pablo, of course you'd think that. Oh, Iron Man would beat Wolverine. I love Wolverine, don't get me wrong, but Iron Man would know his weakness and exploit it. And yeah, I think Iron Man would win. I think Iron Man is... Sorry, I thought there was a dead floating fish in the koi swordtail tank, but it's just the stem of Pothos plant. Sorry, easily distracted, you know. Wayne Enterprises makes money by importing and exporting. They deal with Vandalay Industries a lot. Jimmy, it's whatever chat you guys want. All right, so Nolan says, I pulled eggs and left in, no good, turn white after 36 hours. What's your KH and GH? I wonder if, like, is your water hard? Because they like soft water better, but yes, Riverdale, that's right, Amon. Tell me more about your water parameters, Nolan. What else is in the tank? What are you feeding them? Are you sure? Have you seen the tube? Are they male and female, or are they both female? Because I had that. Hi, Chipotle? Chipote? Whatever your name is, hi. Yeah, I love Spider-Man 2 down the wormhole. He was my favorite. All right, I just went all the way down to the end, so if you missed your question, ask it again. If it is fish-related, ask it again. If it's superhero-related, ask it again. I don't care. If buying plants from the local pet store, what method do I have to use to make sure I'm not bringing any bacteria or parasites? So that's a good question. I asked Corey that question like a year ago. And his answer, and I trust his answer, was, while I guess it's possible to get bacteria or parasites from plants, it's highly unlikely. So I don't really know. I would assume you could do the quarantine method that he uses, that I use, that many people have adopted with the trio of drugs, and see that if that works. Yeah, Anthony says do a bleach dip. You could do that too. But yeah. What did I miss? What's Mark going to do? Down the wormhole. What are you talking about? Down the wormhole? I have a lot of... I get it. I get it. All right, Mr. Science Geek. Debbie, I found the answer to your nitrate hole. Nitrate, your top question I have to answer later when I'm not on my phone. Okay. Chip. Hi, Michael. Did you try osmotic water? I have not. Dwayne, when I was 16, when you were 16, what superhero were you? I was a ginormous Spider-Man fan, but I was Chewbacca. Always Chewbacca. Probably because Little Harry, but that's a whole nother story. Do you sell fooers? Angel Reyes. What's a fooer? Help me. Light bright guppy strain, jet black tails with rainbow color specks. I plan on making at least 35 cents. Lumpy Dog, email me a picture. Those sound cool. I don't know, T. Hydra might hitchhike on plants, but I don't know. I've never had a problem. Deadpool was pretty funny, but that's not really a Marvel movie. I mean, it is, but it's really not. I do quarantine with meds, Caitlin. I like the way you spell your name. Sorry, off topic. I do quarantine, and I use the Aquarium co-op method with Aquarium Solutions ICX, EM erythromycin, and General Cure. Both of those last two from API. And have I had a problem? Yes, I had worms in my entire fish room. Either I didn't quarantine enough, or I missed something, or what. And I got rid of that with levamisole. But now every tank is separate, so I don't typically have big problems. Get an iPhone, Tyler. All right, sorry. Those flake kick ass. Yes, they do. Doctor Strange. Really, Anthony? Jimmy H asks, do I use Purigen? If so, do you use bleach? I don't use it. Maybe Tyler can chime in if he sells it, but personally, I think that stuff is a gimmick. But that's just me. Payment says, what's your experience with guppy tail nipping? I don't really see it in my tanks. There's plenty of places to hide in all my fish tanks. So if somebody's getting picked on, they typically can get away. Amon says, Spider-Man. Yes, my hero. My plecos keep dying on me. Got wood in tank, got algae in tank. No other fish die. What kind of plecos are they? Because some plecos don't actually eat algae, and some plecos don't actually eat wood, don't need wood. So, yeah, Chewy's the best one. Come on. All right. I scroll down to the bottom. I mixed your question. Ask it again. Happy Fish Guy says, one of my female guppies turned male. Do the female sex-linked genes still carry over, or does a rainbow tail female really call it up after it turned male? I don't know the answer to that question. That's interesting. Corey, if you're here, do you know the answer to that question? Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question. That's interesting. Yes, there's a big pleco behind me. Aquaman. The new Aquaman is going to be badass aquarium cop, but the old Aquaman was not so cool. CCC Aquatics. Mike, have you invested in a generator for backup? Yes, I have a generator. We had power go out for 5 days 2 years ago, and we bought a generator, and I've had to use it once since the power company said the power was going to be out, and this was before the fish room. The power was going to be out for 12 to 14 hours. Plugged the generator in. As soon as I plugged it in and got everything set up, power came back on. But I do have a plan for the fish room. If the power goes out, I have an extension cord already. I have, so what'll happen is I'll plug in the air pump in the fish room, and that's it. But that'll run every tank in my fish room. So there you go. So Nolan says, yes, male and female can see tubes alone in a 20-gallon high water, moderately hard. Tyler, help me out with Nolan's problem. All his eggs are not fertilized. What should he do? All right. Anthony Regan, ever run into a self-nipping guppy like a dog that chases his own tail? Huh. I've never run into that. Corey doesn't like anything. Just kidding. Hi, buddy. All right. I scrolled down too far. So, Mr. Science Geek, I'm more so a fan of Beast. Think it's the scientist in him. Yeah, that could be. Like, I was a fan of Chewbacca because he fixed stuff, and I always fix stuff. So, you know, that's why. Frank says, when you are away, what type of feeder blocks or feeding system do you use? Frank, that's a great question. That's the whole reason for the chat, right? I'm not going to do anything. I may have my son who's going to be home feed once while I'm gone for 6 days, but maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But that's it. Dwayne was a Solar Surfer. Sorry, Dwayne, I didn't ask you what you were. Why were you the Solar Surfer? I was never into that side of Marvel. I was always into Spider-Man. I mean, I did like Fantastic Four a little bit, but not really Solar Surfer. What do we got? When it's the new Aquaman finally coming out, I feel like we're waiting 10 years. Yeah, Caitlin. And he looks badass. Frank was Galacticus, eating planets. All right, where are we at? You loved Wonder Woman? I forgot you're 14. The first part of the movie, great. The middle part of the movie, okay. The ending sucked. Sorry. Yeah, Pablo, that's what I thought, but he said he saw the tubes. Like and share. Have a great day and week, Mike. Thanks, CC. Wow, this went fast. It's almost 9 o'clock, and I gotta go. I got stuff to do. What? I don't want to do that. There we go. Mike, if you had a chance to get one guppy strain, what would you get? I don't know. Probably koi guppies. I like them. They're kind of rare. They're kind of cool. Probably koi guppies. Dwayne, dude who was free to surf the galaxy. All right, that's pretty cool. You're right. JW, what's your goal, buddy? Steven says, for vacation prep, I do 10% changes daily the week before versus my usual 30% weekly, and set up my auto feeder several days early. That's a really good thing to do, Steven. Set up that auto feeder early so you know it's working. That's a great idea. Wonder Woman is as good as Iron Man. Iron Man 2 was so bad. Iron Man 3 was really bad. Yeah, but Iron Man 2 was bad. 60 likes if you haven't liked the stream. Yeah, T, you tell him. No problem, Mateo. My clock shows 8 o'clock. You're on good time. Valley, you're in the middle part of the country because it's 9 here. So, all right, guys, I'm out. I'm going on vacation. I'll have a video for you tomorrow. I will attempt to have a video on Sunday. I don't know what I'm going to do for Sunday. Hey, like JW, what is it? JW Aquariums? JW Aquariums. He's got to get 200 subs. So like his channel. Sub up. Dwayne, I'm going to have a blast on vacation, buddy. Thanks, guys. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Gently caress the notification bell. You can smash the like button. And I'll see you guys when I get back from vacation. Like I said, I may do a... I should have a video for you Sunday and Wednesday. I'm going to try to do a fish store tour, but I don't know. With the family, it might be hard. Hey, B-Stag. Thanks, buddy. All right, guys. Hope everyone had a great stream. See you guys. Video coming out tomorrow morning. New fish in the fish room and chocolate Molly update. See you guys.